Did you know that millions of credit reports contain errors, and those mistakes can drag your score down without even realizing it sometimes? This is why credit repair services like Credit Firm have become so popular and helpful over the years. I'm Choncé with BadCredit.org, and in this video, I'm going to be breaking down whether a service like Credit Firm is actually worth it. We're going to talk a little bit more about the company, the types of services they offer, how much it costs, and who it's really best for so you can decide if this would be a good fit for you. So let's jump right into just talking a little bit about what Credit Firm actually is and what they do. So, Credit Firm is a credit repair service that helps you review your credit reports and identify inaccurate or questionable items that might be on your credit reports. Then they help you dispute those items with the major credit bureaus. So, this company is not a law firm or they don't perform legal services per se, but interestingly enough, it was founded by a group of attorneys. So, it does focus on credit law and also compliance. Specifically, they help make sure that creditors and the credit bureaus are following the rules according to the Fair Credit Reporting Act. So, this is a nice service so you don't have to dive into that and figure out what it means and if your creditors are following it. So it's important to note though that you're not hiring a lawyer when you work with Credit Firm. You're paying for a service that handles the process of analyzing your credit report and making the disputes for you and handling that whole process to try to remove negative, inaccurate information from your credit report. The process with this company is pretty straightforward. First, Credit Firm does a deep credit audit, which is basically reviewing everything on your credit report to create a plan. Then that's when they start disputing the inaccurate or the questionable items. Just keep in mind that they don't just dispute negative items on your credit report or things that are validated accounts or valid debts you have, but they focus on the inaccurate, outdated information, anything that is questionable that could be causing your score to go down. One thing that I do like about this company is that they do offer unlimited disputes and debt validation requests so they can keep following up, pushing for verification to validate the debts with your creditors and sending as many letters as you need to send, which is nice. And they also check for compliance by making sure that the credit bureaus are actually following the law when investigating your disputes. Because, like I said earlier, a lot of these companies or even credit bureaus can make mistakes at times. So they really do a good job of taking a deep dive to kind of catch those mistakes and see if they can approve your credit that way. When you work with Credit Firm, you definitely can track everything that's going on through the online dashboard. So it's really nice. So you're not left wondering what's going on or where you are in the process. Now let's talk about a couple of key benefits I found about Credit Firm that I feel really stand out. The first thing is it's more like a full service than just sending dispute letters or just disputing everything. They really take the time to analyze your unique situation and focus on a strategy that's going to help you. They also focus on legal compliance, like I mentioned, and the unlimited dispute letters and follow ups is also great. So you're not limited to whatever outreach you need. And they're also great at helping remove that incorrect personal information as well, because multiple names or just different errors could be negatively impacting your credit report. So basically, the service is designed to save you time and take the pressure off of you when it comes to dealing with this process yourself and figuring out what items to dispute, how to do that, all the follow ups. Now, let's talk a little bit about how much it costs. So, they keep it really basic and simple with just one individual plan option for people and then a couples plan. So, the individual plan is $49.99 per month. And then the couples plan is for two people, it's $89.99 per month. And there are no long term contracts, so you can cancel at any time. You can also pause if you need to. So it's very flexible and easygoing. But just keep in mind that credit repair does take time, and most people need to stay enrolled for several months to see results. So it's not an easy, quick fix. And those monthly fees can add up. But I think Credit Firm is pretty affordable compared to other credit repair companies. So you just have to see if that is part of your plans and would work in your budget. Also, just want to make it clear that Credit Firm can't remove accurate information from your credit report. They also don't negotiate or settle your debt. So this is not a debt settlement company. And because they can't guarantee results, ultimately the credit bureaus make the final decision. And this is with all credit repair companies, credit firm is just really upfront and transparent about that. They do not guarantee success or certain results because it just ultimately comes up to your situation and what the credit bureaus are able to do. But they do a really thorough, in-depth job, which is nice. So, final thoughts on credit firm. Is it worth it? I would say it really depends on your situation and your goals. If you have multiple negative items that could be inaccurate, or any questionable things on your credit report, or you just feel overwhelmed with trying to go through all of that and you don't have the time to handle the disputes yourself, this could be a solid option for you. I think it's pretty affordable compared to other alternatives. But if you're willing to put in the time yourself, you can do your credit repair on your own for free. It just takes effort, consistency, and some know how. But some people just feel more comfortable outsourcing it. Overall, I feel Credit Firm is a really good middle ground option. It's affordable, it's pretty comprehensive with the services, and it's helpful if you want guidance through the process. Just go in with realistic expectations because, again, like I said, it's not a quick fix at all. All right, so that's it for my review on Credit Firm. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more information, feel free to check out the full review I wrote on this company. You could find it on badcredit.org.